Alrighty. Let's see. 3, wait. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. My name is Alex, and welcome to my mission statement presentation, a look into the life of Alexander Engelhardt. Well, technically, it's a look into the life Alexander Engelhardt wants to lead. Hopefully, this will be my future life. By working on a mission statement now when I'm 16, I can actually have a nice guideline for the way that I live the rest of my life, and I think it's really important. But without further ado, let's get started. So, disregarding this introduction, index, and the conclusion, I've split my mission statement up into about 6 parts. Me as my mission statement as an individual, as a friend or family member, as a romantic partner / spouse, as a student, as a psychologist, as a creator. And then, of course, we have our conclusion. So, let's get started. Section 1 is as an individual. So, I'm truthful, especially to myself. I'm excited for each coming day and the challenges and victories it holds for me. I am fulfilled physically, emotionally, socially, and spiritually, although those meanings might change over time. I love unconditionally. I lead an interesting life filled with adventure and experience, and I believe the world is better with my continued existence. I define success by my own personal standards rather than by the standards of others. I trust myself. I make decisions that align with my moral values and my mission statement. I push myself to become better every single day. I help anyone I come across. I improve people's lives in some way. Also very important. Well, all of this is very important, but I think some I need to work on and are more important than others right now, especially in the way the world is currently. I am confident and comfortable around others in general, also something I need to work on. I have pretty bad anxiety, and sometimes it's really hard for me to be confident and comfortable around people, and confident and comfortable in all aspects of life. And I am a good person to all, especially to those whom I would be prone to dislike. The last 3, and the 3 that I really, really need to work on right now, are I am open minded, I am humble, and I am kind. Moving on to section 2, my mission statement as a friend and family member. I create and maintain healthy, loving relationships, which is so important. I let go of toxicity in my relationships, which is so important. And this applies to both family and friendships, right? So, if I have a family member who's just way too toxic, who has turned into someone that I do not want to associate with, I should feel free to let go of that. And I should feel free to just remove them from my life in order to make me feel better and to make me live a happier and healthier life. Moving on, sorry. I am trustworthy. I put my friends and family before myself. I am my friends and family's safe space. I return the trust they give me. I am honest with them, even when it is difficult, and I am supportive of them. That was a pretty short section, actually. Moving on to section 3, me and my mission statement as a romantic partner and or spouse. I am loyal and faithful to my partner / spouse. I am trustworthy. I put them before myself in all ways possible. I bring them joy in any way that I can. I constantly contribute to the stability of our partnership / marriage / family. I am patient with them through arguments and hardships. I love them from the bottom of my heart. I am honest with them even when it is difficult. I am with them for the right reasons. So important. And I do things each day, whether big or small, to remind my partner and or spouse of how much I love them. Cool. Moving on to section 4, my mission statement as a student. This one's pretty short, but I still think it was important to mention. I am optimistic and excited about learning new things, and I understand that failure is an important part of the learning experience, that loss is the best way to gain, and that I should not be I'm so sorry, and that I should not be embarrassed by my mistakes. See? Section 5, as a psychologist. So a little bit of background for those of you who don't know. I have a whole passion for psychology, and I really want to go into psychology when I get out of high school and make my main focus helping people with mental health issues because they don't get enough care, and it's just something that seems to be overlooked, and that's not really fair. So when I become a psychologist, this is my mission statement as a psychologist that I want to adhere to. I adhere to morally and legally sound methods of care in my private practice. I place my patients' health and well-being before anything else. I advocate for my patients. I do what is right for my patients, not what is easy. I continue to have a therapist of my own during my time as a private psychologist because, private psychology is a very taxing People wouldn't think it would be, but it's a very taxing profession, and having a therapist of your own can help alleviate that. I routinely practice self-care. I do not adopt my patient's problems as my own. I do that in my own personal life sometimes, and I think that's very important for me to focus on. I set healthy, helpful patient therapist boundaries, and I am neutral in all aspects of problems. Section 6, finally, as a creator. I constantly stay inspired and creative. I draw energy and passion and inspiration from everything around me, the great, the terrible, and the ordinary. I use my creativity and talent for the benefits of both myself and others. I ensure that everything I release into the world has a positive impact on all it is seen or heard by, and I constantly improve my musical and theatrical skills. So, in conclusion, I hope you all enjoyed a little bit, knowing a little bit more about me and my mission statement and what I want to do with my life. And I'm really hopeful that this mission statement will help me get where I want and need to be within my life. And I'm so excited that I got to share it with all of you. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you hopefully in our next class. Bye.